What is up, YouTube? Sukuna just proved that he is him. How the chapter begins with a small flashback regarding the strongest first grade sorcerer. Mei votes for Kusakabe, while Nanami says that it depends on the situation, but he also agrees that Kusakabe is the strongest grade 1 sorcerer. Satoru Gojo also votes for Kusakabe. It's good to see Satoru Gojo back, even though it's a flashback. And Kusakabe says it's someone other than him or Usami that's going to be voted in. And they're hyping up Kusakabe, which I think is pretty interesting. So we're going to get to him in a little bit. But the chapter then switched back to Maki versus Sukuna, where Maki ducks and evades another slash from Sukuna. Both engage in mortal combat as the buildings that Sukuna destroys falls on them. The cars parked in the parking lot, they're crashing, and the parking lot is beginning to fall apart as Sukuna uses this opportunity to hide his slashes behind all the debris. Although Maki defends against these slashes, she gets thrown off by the impact of the cars. Sukuna grabs Maki and attacks her with Cleave. However, Ino enters the battle and tries to sneak attack Sukuna. But as we know, this is Sukuna. He is him. Sukuna immediately releases slash towards Ino, canceling out Ino's attack. And then he ends up kicking Ino out the way. That moment, Sukuna realized that Ino did not have Nanami's weapon. Mind you, he had it before. Now he doesn't have it. That's when Kusakabe tries to attack Sukuna with Nanami's 7.3 ratio technique. However, Sukuna blocks the attack. He actually takes it because he had already realized what they were trying to do. Sukuna knocks Kusakabe out the way while Maki re-enters the battle. Sukuna starts sending slashes her way, but she dodges all of the slashes. And then Maki starts moving really fast. She starts to think to herself that even if they save Yuta, they will still be facing a problem if this battles continue on for too long. So she decided that she has to end this quickly. That's when we see that the narrator says after Gojo's death, Kashimo, Higuruma, and Yuta entertain Sukuna with their gem-like talents in Jujutsu. But it says that Sukuna desired to face Maki the most, the one who threw away her Jujutsu with heavenly restriction. This caused the King of Curses to be excited for this reality, which is crazy that he is excited to fight someone who doesn't use sorcery. That says a lot about Maki's skill set, and she should have been a grade 1 sorcerer, but her entire clan kind of kept blocking that. Maki slices off a pillar and kicks it towards Sukuna. However, Sukuna instant vanishes from his place, grabs Maki with high speed. He was moving so fast that the force threw them off the building. He praises Maki for not being like Yuji and shaving off everything. And Sukuna loves to throw these little snide remarks at Yuji. Any chance he gets, he always loves to take shots at Yuji. And he talks about how Maki is true nothingness. And he also says that Jujutsu is all skin and flesh, while Maki's body is bone and marrow. As his attack had tore off part of Maki's face, Sukuna shouts excitement that Maki existed denies the very essence of Jujutsu. Sukuna claims that this fight will determine which is more worthy of policing. Is it going to be sorcery or is it the physical body? It is the first time that someone forced a roll on Sukuna, which is crazy. 1,000-year-old sorcerer and someone who doesn't even cannot use curse techniques is forcing Sukuna to rethink his role. That is crazy. And Maki ended up noticing that Sukuna stopped using reverse curse. He stopped using it. And that's when we get one of the biggest surprises. So we know this man is in the zone because Sukuna hits Maki with a black flash. So to me, it's over because if he hit Maki with a black flash, he's enlightened again, baby. And that's when Kusakabe is like, what am I supposed to do? He's like, am I the only one standing? Am I the last person standing? There's no Itadori, no Choso, no Yuta. He also says Mei ain't about to come out because she doesn't do anything that puts her life on the line like that. She's all about money. And he said, you know what? If there was a 0 chance of victory, he was like, I was out a long time ago, and I should have. But he was like, I've come this far, so I must fight him. And that's when the chapter ends. It talks about how Kusakabe's resolve is really shaky as he's getting ready to confront Sukuna. And he's like, am I really going to kill Sukuna? And we know, like I said, the beginning of the video that, they're hyping up Kusakabe because he's supposed to be a grade 1 sorcerer. And Kusakabe actually does not have a curse technique either. But I don't think he has heavenly restriction either. I just think he doesn't have like a curse technique or something. He's similar to Yuji. That's what Kusakabe is. He's more like Yuji. And I want to say that they hyped him up and he's going to get dropped, y'all. Just let's be honest. Kusakabe is getting dropped. And as much as Kusakabe has been our encyclopedia, it's over. It is 100% over. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Kusakabe has a chance? Let me know in the comment section below. Prove me wrong. Prove to me that Kusakabe has a chance. Also, if you enjoy more content like this, hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out, y'all.